south of downtown Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Buffalo Bills.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9?
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
They start the drive with Cook. Calling no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
You talk about this Chiefs defense.
They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
10 yards, good enough for Buffalo.
Here's Cook again.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Second down at the 40-yard line.
And now they'll throw with Allen. Has his man, it's Shakir. Here's 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Here's Allen to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cook. That almost but not quite needed 10. He got 9. 4th down. Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Bills.
Give the Cook out of the gun. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. 21 carries, 138 yards, and a touchdown.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Allen maybe with a free play. That is caught. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Offside, defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt.
He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told.
And it was finished off by Elijah Moore on the touchdown reception. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
After seeing what he did last week, throwing 4 touchdown passes, I had to go to my thesaurus to try and come up with some great words for what he did. I'm still coming up blank. He was scintillating.
I'm going simple. I don't have your thesaurus. I'm going dynamite. He was dynamite.
I'll take it.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 37-yard line. On play action, it's Mahomes.
And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Now it's Mahomes again.
That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy.
And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 25-yard line. The 3rd down conversion successful. A gain of 11. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Mahomes now to throw. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, a 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Chiefs are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits were on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bills offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by a quarterback.
That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox.
It's a gain of 11. And the Bills.
Now Allen.
Quick slant to Shakir. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down in the yard.
An 8-yard gain.
Up the middle, it's Cook.
The 50-yard line.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. And the officials here are going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. They run again on 1st down. Cook. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Allen running the option to the left. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
And the officials here are going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
This now a 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
For the field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good.
And the Bills have taken the lead.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
And now here comes Kansas City.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 9.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And that'll be incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Mahomes.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now here's Mahomes.
That's into the hands of Worthy once again.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And again, it's Mahomes.
Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 37.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Force the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he fires one incomplete.
You look at this Buffalo defense.
They were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 12-yard line. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
And a first down, Chiefs.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Mahomes going to throw. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15.
15-yard line.
But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16.
And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field.
Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And it's caught.
And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal.
Hunt is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Kansas City.
So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Extra point by Becker is on target.
And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Bills 10.
That one in the books. minutes as a 12-play drive. And Kareem Hunt, the one to finish it off as he did so with a touchdown run.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Allen off the play fake. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
At the 15-yard line.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Allen. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
3rd and 12.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Pressure comes and down he goes. Quentin Williams in there to drop it for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
On 4th down, Jake Camarda on to punt for Buffalo.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt.
And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. Remember, he called his own number on the touchdown run earlier, and that's something he's been able to do with some frequency this season, as you see here where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks.
Mahomes pass.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down.
They'll look to throw here, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
They'll drop the throw. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
15. 1st down, Chiefs.
Waste of time.
They'll look to throw. Got him in. It's Brown. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
It's a gain of 10.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down at will. They'll set up a throw. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
They'll check this one down to Pacheco.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
It's 4th
Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt.
35-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10.
So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And a fast footwork by White.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Buffalo set to get the football back here.
They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Beginning this series with a handoff to Cook.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Second down at the 28-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there.
On that punt, we've got a man shaken up. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
Their own 18-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And the 1st down, Chiefs.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Incomplete. Maxwell Hairston on the coverage.
Mahomes now to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Looking to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Chiefs.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. The ball comes out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
It's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. There's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
Buffalo offense back out ready to go. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the 1st half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with a slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd.
From the gun, it's Allen.
At
He's got the hook up to Moore. 3rd catch of this 1st half for him, and this one is a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Allen going to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Allen.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. Here's 3rd and 3.
To Dalton Kincaid.
Motion man is Shakir.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
Allen to throw once more. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. To the air, Allen. This is caught. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now Allen. And Cook has it left side. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteed he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there.
So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, we thank you as always, and we'll see what happens here in the second half. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out with the victory. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here.
Now here's Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Brings up 2nd down at the 40-yard line.
Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
Down, Kansas City.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
When that ball popped free, we can hear it all the way up here. Those guys down the field alerting everyone to fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long.
play action. Now it's Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Daquan Jones. And they're to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A well-hit ball there, 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 50 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And out across midfield down to the 45. 23 yards on the play. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line. Allen now looks to throw.
Open man, it's Palmer. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. They'll try the middle with Cook. And they'll be inside the 35 down the 34-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Another Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They run it again with Cook. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down.
That's another Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Allen running the option to the left. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
And now they'll throw with Allen.
To the sideline and incomplete. And we have an injury on the play, and it looks like the running back, James Cook, is the one who's down.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. To throw, it's Allen. Being chased out left. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, a 21-yard touchdown run.
And the Bills have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. To a very strong first drive in the 2nd half, Charles, as they turn that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that gives them a 3-point lead. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was Josh Allen using his legs to polish things off. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's in the midst of a very solid season, currently second in the NFL in passing yards. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Mahomes going to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Landon Jackson brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, "Look out!" because here they come.
Now Mahomes. Pressure gets to him again. T.J. Sanders in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Here's the Chiefs punter now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And out will come the offense as they take over. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They begin with a run by Davis. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Allen off the play fake. And this is going to be incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
On to punt is Camarda as he sends this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here.
Defense.
And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Here's the Chiefs punter now as he's on to kick it away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away.
Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Looking to put a drive together. On play action, Allen.
And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On the draw, this is Davis. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
And here's Davis to run again on 2nd.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and 6.
Here's Allen.
That is caught. And he's going to have the Bills 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. From the gun, a give to Davis. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Moore, the man in motion. Now Allen. They'll set up the screen with Davis. Shreds the tackle. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Allen to throw it.
Right back to Davis. It's complete.
And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 24-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another.
The slot man in motion right.
Tap forward by Allen on the jet sweep. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
Back at the 27.
Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. And again, it's Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run forward with Davis. And able to steer clear of that 1st tackler as he works his way forward for about 4. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
Davis again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and
Allen now on the sneak. Tried to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's fourth down.
Well, that play seemed well scouted defensively. They collapsed everything inside. Nowhere to go on the quarterback sneak. Now it's going to bring up fourth down.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on fourth and goal. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on fourth down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop them. I like the confidence he showed.
A quick throw caught by Rice. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2.
a 2-yard gain. Brings up second down at the 10-yard
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Brown.
Mahomes pass.
2 yards still to go. Third down now.
Keith Brown. It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
16 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Now Mahomes gives to Hunt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That play could never get started thanks to the defensive effort of Shaq Thompson. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak, not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
Mahomes now to throw. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's going deep for Brown. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Arises on to punt here as he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Allen. That's complete to Palmer. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Davis. He'll try and run some clock. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
At the 45-yard line. Brings up second down.
clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against them throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. The Bills send the punter out. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Mahomes will throw. He's got a man over the middle, Worthy.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Chiefs.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's Mahomes.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Mahomes. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Mahomes. And that's complete to Brown.
And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
13 yards, but it brings up 4th down.
Now Mahomes got to have this one.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Kansas City.
Mahomes.
Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce.
Now 2nd and 4.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
And with 45 seconds showing, he spikes the football.
This Buffalo crowd letting him have it. 3rd down now. Mahomes.
And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. And a 1st down.
And he spikes it with just a shade under a half a minute left. 29 seconds on the clock.
Mahomes to throw it.
That'll be caught by Rice. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Harrison Butker on for the field goal.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So a big one coming now for Harrison Butker. This to potentially send us to overtime. Butker's kick here is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, do you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. I'll tell you, he better not rest on his laurels, because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe call is to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So the Bills going to be the first to get it as we are back underway here in overtime. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
And they get the ball first here in this overtime period. Remember, even if they score a touchdown, it's not over. There's always a chance to go and score a touchdown the other way, but they can certainly get a leg up with a solid drive here. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Allen now looks to throw. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's more. Here comes a big one now in overtime. This is 3rd and inches. Now Allen. That's caught by Shakir. And he's going to have the Bills first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Allen.
He's got the connection to Moore. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 41-yard line.
Now Allen again. Oh, and it's intercepted.
Now inside the 25. And this is a touchdown. Now, it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime.
Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many, because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. Well, they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get a victory, and that's exactly what they accomplished here today.
Oh, the trip home so much sweeter, isn't it? All the noise they heard before, how tough it is to win on the road, how tough it is to play in this stadium, how hyped up that crowd's going to be. They just used it as fuel, came in full confidence, believed in themselves, and got it done.
So for the Chiefs, that's now 5 wins on the campaign as they get the job done here. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaud. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.